Greetings, my viewers and my subscribers. An unidentified man was found with carnal wounds in St. Catherine. The police were alerted to the scene in the rural community about 2:30 p.m. Upon their arrival, the body was reportedly observed with what appears to be gunshot wounds. And where this incident happened, people, was in Kral district in Riversdale. And this happened on Wednesday. So it seems to me that somebody stumbled upon his body and they called the police to the scene. They came on there. Nobody know who this man was. I mean, nobody knew him. So uh, it looked like says somebody ambushed him while he was going through the bushes and them just finish him right they say. So, or they might have unalive him somewhere else and carry him just to come through him. Because to really want to go to Jamaica right now, things are happening and people don't even know the next minute, the next hour, what is going to happen to them. Because this man may be left in yard, say maybe much shot through a shortcut. But I believe he could have been ambushed because them caught him up real good. And for those who have family members that are missing at the moment and you would want to go and identify this body, you have to check the police, right, in Riversdale area because they would have picked up the body, brought it to the morgue, and it's unidentified. They don't know who this person is. So if you're missing a family member in that area, probably you can just check to see if that is the person. Now, people, may I tell you, Jamaica run so red. I don't know if you don't know. But this crime thing, as me say, is really getting out of hand. And the minister have to do something about this. Because may I tell you, there is another incident as well, people, that I really want to talk about. And it is pretty sad. And I don't know why this man come to Jamaica become unalive himself. This Canadian man suspected of doing or committing rather suicide at a hotel in St. Anne. Now, me know people have problem and people stress out. And sometimes when you're stressed out and you have problem, the only solution some people think is to put a rope around their neck and lick out them 3 pints, which don't even make sense. Why would this man come to Jamaica? And it's not him alone. There are several others in different occasions. I can remember one that happened in the grill some time ago. The female had some issues. It was a female. And she went to the Negril police station asking to use the bathroom. And the lady went in there, took off her belt, put it around her neck, and end her 3 pints. Just like that was out of her body. People have issues. People have problem. What do you do when you have issues and when you have problem? You need to find a solution for that. Whether you want to go get some counseling or talk to a friend or get some prayers from a pastor or something, but you just cannot go about analyzing yourself, thinking that there is no hope. We don't know what kind of problem this man have make him come to Jamaica, come analyze himself, Almost something heavy him under. And some of them too, while they have these issues, they tend to resort to drinking, smoking, and drugs taking, which will really mash up the body, right? You don't want to put these things in your body because they are poisonous substance and they will cause damage, harm to your body. So I don't know why I'm come to Jamaica if you come in him life and then in the day if you make you look like say well boy as somebody at the hotel would I take him out because sometimes when these tourists come here and they do these things to themselves, it always leave a bad taste in the hotel their mouth or a bad picture on the hotel that these kind of things will happen. And then there are other tourists who will not want to come to these kind of place because of the whole scenario of somebody being unaliving them oneself. So what I'm saying, people, is that when you have problem and when you have issues, try to get some help to deal with that. Taking your own life doesn't make sense because there's hope. Life's sweet, life precious, but life is also short. So you have to think about that. I don't know why people think that this world um is a world where filled with joy and peace and there's no problem. There's always will be problem. Maybe this man have marital problem. Maybe he had financial problem. But I would think more so family issues because it would be a financial problem because he flew here. I think to buy a ticket to come to Jamaica, boy, sometimes the ticket they high in the sky. So it could have been that he had some family issues that is happening there. People may tell you, sort of something happen. When I think only people alone in a Jamaica have problem, people in a Canada have problem, people in America have problem. People in England have problem. People worldwide struggle in life. But when you're going through what you're going through, it doesn't mean that you should give up on yourself. You give up on life. Don't do it. There is a second chance. If you mess up, you can start all over again. This man, he gave up hope. He didn't want to live anymore. He said, well, I'm done with this. I'm done with this life. And I'm out of here. And he did what he did, thinking that that would have solved the problem. It didn't solve the problem. It just cut him off from the source of life. And that's pretty bad. You all need to understand when you have problem, you find ways and means to deal with them. That is not the solution. You know, uh, Unaliving yourself is a dangerous thing. So you need to find a different route to fix your issues that you're having. If you have friends and you can talk to them and get some advice, do that. But it makes no sense for you to be hopeless and to think that, boy, nothing cannot be done to your situation. This man gave up hope. That's what he did. And I don't know why I'm coming to Jamaica can do that. And when they do these things in Jamaica, it gives the country a bad taste in the foreigners' mouth, of course, because people want to say the worst thing about these hotels, the worst thing about Jamaica when these things happen, like a Jamaica make the man do it, or at a hotel make the man do it. No, it's not like that. And people need to understand and realize that these things in life will always happen because people give up upon themselves and they give up also upon life. Don't do it. All right? Seek a way to work out your situation. Now, people, the next thing I'm going to talk about is about Favour Williams, who is the new financial minister. And they have a plan for 2025 where they're going to give out $20,000 to non-taxpayers to come into effect in 2025. They are going to give these cash grants to persons who are more or less fortunate, persons who are on a particular, what they call it, path. People who are on path and some other more persons. Because remember, they also were giving taxpayers $20,000 the other day. Some persons said they didn't receive theirs, but in 2025, they are going to give out some cash grants to non-taxpayers, but those come with conditions. So for persons who are on like path and to less fortunate people, they will be getting those grants. Well, it's a good initiative, it's a good gesture because there's a lot of persons who are struggling in Jamaica, who are suffering in Jamaica, who are having a hard time here, and it's a good move. It's a good move. And I applaud this because at the end of the day, anything good that we can benefit from as Jamaicans within the country, I endorse it. And it's a good move. It's such a good move, and I know a lot of persons are going to get excited over this, and they should be because it's something good. While other persons are saying that they should have given every Jamaican $20,000, whether taxpayers or non-taxpayers, that they too can be participant of this awesome and grand giveaway. Which I don't think the government has money to give every person 20 grand. I guess if they did, they would have issued it to every Jamaican. But specifically, those who pay tax, they have been issuing $20,000 to these persons. But the sad thing about those who pay tax, you have some persons who work in a hotel that pay taxes, but the hotel does not pay it over to the NHT. So then and therefore, there were thousands of people who could not get the $20,000 tax grant because their taxes were not filed by these hotels that they're working, but yet they reduced it out of their pay and they didn't pass it over to the NHT. You see how wicked some of these people are? So then and therefore, if they were to get some of this grant, they are now suffering in silence because they cannot get it. Why? The hotels that they work did not file the deduction. They took it out but they did not pass it on to the government or the tax office, which is very bad, right? It is sad. It is a very sad, sad thing, people, because there are a lot of persons that say, but they took it out of their pay, so how comes they can't get the $20,000? That is why they can't get it. They were robbed. They were snatched. Yeah, man. They were chopped, right? So those who are less fortunate now, who do not pay tax, maybe like pensioners, persons who are on the PATH program. So this gift, monetary gift, is for persons like that. And I know enough Jamaicans are rude about this, because them say, yo, them should have give everybody. I agree. Them should have give everybody. But remember, some persons don't need it either because they're already rich and have money. So they're looking more so right now for those who are kind of less fortunate, 2025 coming, to give them this $20,000 grant. And it's a good initiative. I really endorse it. Congratulations to the financial minister. They're doing a good job, and keep it up, because Jamaicans like to get anything that is good or free. Who don't want free this? Right now, if them did a throw it upon everybody, me go take for me too. How I say? Everybody want freeness, everybody love freeness. What you mean? You gonna get something like money and not take it? So I understand that persons are disgruntled too, because they're in a position where they are not qualified to get it. You understand? And that's how it go. We have to go and work hard until it's time to make some money same way, and go and pay our taxes, that when things like these come up, we can also enjoy or reap the benefit of it. Alright? Now, people, this man has been missing for some time now. His name is Francis Bailey, and he's 46 years old. He's otherwise called Otis Comic or Talman, a Mason of Victoria District, Gloucester, Clarendon, who has been missing, and he has been missing since Monday, November 25th. He's of dark complexion, slim build, and about 185 centimeters, which is 6 feet tall and 6 feet tall, 1 inches. Alright? So reports from the Jamaican police are that at about 8:30 a.m., Bailey was last seen in Englandwood in the parish wearing a plain shirt and brown jeans pants. He has not been seen or heard from since, and the Jamaican police is asking the public if they have any information where this man is located. You are to contact them at 876-986-2208. And his name is Francis Bailey. Now, it's a sad situation that this gentleman left his house, and apparently he has not been located since he left his home. People, it's very sad, when you lose a family member that way, the person leave and not come back home, and it begs the question, where is this young man? And there are a lot of persons who have been abducted. Remember, organ selling still a go on, human trafficking still a go on. So sometimes when people are missing and you can't find them, these are some of the reasons why you can't find some people. Some are young, some are old. They still take them away. As long as they're healthy and the organs are up and running, trust me, they can make $1 million off some organs. So they can just take with some people, unalive them, and also take their organs. People, that's one serious thing I went to Jamaica, and not only him, there are other females that have gone missing, and it is sad, Jamaica. It is so sad. They cannot find this young man, and it has been a while since. My God, may God help us. And you know that from your missing within 24 hours, alarm will be raised, and so the police are trying to get some information where Francis is located. So if anyone have any information, please contact the Jamaican police at 876-986-2208. Thank you all so much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Press on the bell icon, and whenever time I upload, you are the first one.